Hello, so I'm gonna walk you through the steps today of how to make a chart using this data table that's in front of us for our oak species. So the first thing I want you to do is to highlight the cells starting with diameter right here and going all the way down to the bottom 11.3. In order to highlight the cell, all you have to do is click on the cell and drag your mouse down. Once you've done so correctly, you will see that there's kind of like a blue sheen to the data table that you're highlighting. The next thing I want you to do is go to Insert, the top left-hand corner, and once you click on that, you will see the chart option. So click on Chart, and immediately a chart will pop up. But to make this chart more readable, we're going to modify it slightly. This chart looks like an appropriate chart for the data that we have because we can see, if you just look at your data for a second, we can see the diameter in centimeters is going up, so like 10 to 65. And here, our 0 through 12, that's our acorn yield per year. So that's how many acorns are falling for these trees per year. So we want to make it so that we have an axis that we can read here, so these numbers don't just mean nothing to whoever is reading it. And we also want to make the title of our table, or chart rather, we want to make the title more clear also. So in order to edit them, here you could just click on it and it will bring you to the place in Customize. Or what you could do, so before we were on Setup, you go over to Customize and then go down to Chart and Axes Titles. And we're going to start with just modifying the name of the chart title. So I'm going to change it to just say, instead of all of this, I'm going to have it say acorn yield per year. And I guess I'll include units of kilograms. kg is the abbreviation for oak species. So that's the title of our chart. We still, however, need to have our y-axis labeled. So to do that, you're going to click on Chart Title and change it to Vertical Axis Title, because vertical is going up and down. So now I'm going to just add a title for the vertical axis. And remember, the vertical axis is the, it is the acorn yield per year in kilograms. So I'm going to just write that, acorn yield per year in kilograms. And just thinking about my units, so this is acorn yield per year in kilograms, and this is the diameter of the tree itself. So obviously, the bigger trees are going to be producing more acorns than the smaller trees. That makes sense. So in our title, to make it a little more clear, I'm going to say acorn yield per year for various sized oak trees. Because that's the whole point of the graph, is that you have different oak trees that are different sizes. Okay, so now my graph looks readable and I can see each of the different colors has to do with the different species of oak trees and how many acorns they are releasing. Notice again that it's the yield in kilograms, so you're not going to have one tree just release only like one or two acorns. It's a whole bunch of acorns. All right.